do 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 do. Ah, hi, hey everyone. It is Saturday. The weekend is almost over. I know most of you are probably happy with the weekend. Me, on the weekends I have to work. Oh, but we're almost there. One more day to go. Big Sunday. We're going in hella early tomorrow. We're going at 5:30, so that means I have to be up at 4. So we have a tight schedule tonight, so we're gonna get as many games as we can before I basically have to pass the hell out in the bed. Before we get to anything, let me say thank you to... Wow, long list tonight. It's Too Late Now, Lavy Fur, Daniel Chabot, Double 7, Bonkers Law, X Crumble, and Pyro Pixie. Thank you guys so much for the host. It is truly appreciated. Truly. It's truly appreciated. Yeah. Don't ask me. I don't know. I don't know. I'm innocent for a change. I don't know why, but I'm innocent. Alright. Let's get into these games sooner than later. Oh, we gotta claim our thingy. Claim the thingy. Claim. I got key fragment too. Ooh. Getting all the thingies. I don't think that's enough for... Oh, it is. Hey, one completed frame key. Alright. That... Alright, cool. Do 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 do. 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 Do 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 do. Get some Black Label going. Gotta get the Black Label going. Sounds so good. Probably the same message that's been bored for a while, yeah. Win a game, played 3 games, win a game. Got it. So getting rid of that. You a big sissy. Not a fan of it. Of course, like a bad person, I didn't put out a tweet because I always feel bad when like the stream is gonna be like only a couple hours. Because like I really do feel like I see every once in a while I'll get like the retweet and whatnot. It'll be like 6 or 7 hours later. I'm like, holy shit. Although I appreciate you, the stream is long since closed. So it's like, what do I do? So I always feel bad like sending out the tweet and then like someone sends out the retweet and we're already done for the day, you know? Okay, let's get rid of that. Let's start putting episode 730. We're still in the process of, on Monday, I plan to spend a bunch of time playing catch up with the streams, trying to get them back up. Because I want to be on a 1-to-1 again. I feel bad being behind on my YouTube uploads. It was so much better when literally I would end the stream and go, stream is done. I would look at it and go, alright, it's done processing, and upload, and be done. Like, no thoughts, no nothing else. Oh. Namus, Ramus, and Dog. I don't like either of those. We have a lot of AD. There's a lot of AD. I gotta pick AP mid or an AP jungler. Alright, well. Where you at, buddy?
Let's get in the fight.
Yeah, that'll work. All right. There is El Rumble. The Spanish for the Rumble. All right. Oh God. And then the other thing that's killed me today is I write a lot. My arm. My right arm is like I have a dead arm today because today was flu vaccine day today at the hospital, and so it basically became everyone's getting flu vaccinated, and we have basically unless you have a medical reason, you have to be vaccinated. It's like company policy, and. Like, I know they've made religious exceptions in the past, but they are few and far between. Hold on one second, guys. Oh boy. Good times. All right, here we go. I'm probably gonna have to take another phone call in a little bit. Unfortunately, some ass hattery going down at my job. And it might lead to me doing something stupid like calling out. Which is just fun. I love having to do stuff like that. And so, depending on how they handle it, there may be an issue. I love when that shit happens. It's just further proof of people just not listening. Like, there's zero excuse for... Who's the jungler? Oh, it's Rammus. But long story short is... My company has recently gotten a new contract. And part of the new contract, basically they're having staffing issues in the new area. But at the same point, we're having staffing issues in our current area. So it's not like... we're not having staffing issues everywhere. And on more than one occasions I've had to talk to supervisors because the vehicles in which they sent to the new contract is not meant for anyone who's over 6 foot tall. And so if you are over 6 foot tall, which I am, you don't fit in the truck. Period, end of story. And so I'm getting tired of explaining this. And I would think that they would have gotten the clue to this already. You know, because I've explained this a bunch of times already. And yet, it's like it's fallen on deaf ears. And so, like, I'm at this point where now, like, I want to, like I almost want to, like, you know, take it up the chain and be like, all right, this is stupid at this point. Can we, you know, make this official announcement to your stupid managers that, like, I can't go to this new project. Sorry, you don't get to have your pink. And so now I'm waiting for a phone call back from them of how they're going to handle this situation. I'm sorry, I'm not the viable option that they want. I mean, I'm pretty sure they wish I was. So basically, when the phone rings again, I'm gonna have to, like, pick it up. So I do apologize if it's gonna interrupt the stream a little bit. It's basically me going to either be looking at a, talking to a supervisor and going, yeah, you know what? Just pull me off the schedule for tomorrow. I'll take the call out. Don't want it to go that way, but that's the way it has to go. It's got to go that way. Wow, Rammus is so far behind me. Why is Rammus having such a hard time farming? Now the bad thing is Silas picked into almost a pure AD team. I'm his only AP. There we go. That worked out well. Not the cleanest one I've ever done, but it killed her though. We'll get Lindry's first. No, don't do it, man. Don't do it. Not worth. Not worth, man. Not worth. Oh, Rammus was there. I need boots. Oh, this is gonna be a fun day tomorrow. Alright, well, Rammus is caught up in me in farm. Jesus. Grab that. Does he have a knockup? I guess he technically does. I mean, Yasuo doesn't care about his heal, though. Yeah, I want to get the shield. Yeah, it's going to lower my damage coefficient. But I think I need the extra protection. Alright, so far so good. Shen's having a hard time with Nasus, and Nasus is pretty much free farming. Nasus is gonna be a problem. Don't know where Rammus is. Do. Nice. Ocean's gonna help. Go Team Venture. I'm just trying to way out farm this freaking Rammus. Got that, get that, and go. Might be worth to do Morello's second item. I'm not gonna have ult for this, that's the only problem. If he stays, he dies. Oh yeah. Oh god. Oh god. Yasuo. You get to have that one. That one's yours. Is he getting... Alright, he's getting magic resist now. Oh, I knew that was going to happen sooner than later. Knew it. I knew it.
Some time now, just to see you again. And
so this is gonna start doing some damage with that ult. This is the important one though. Like this is the important dragon. Oh man. Nasus is still there. Ooh. Oh no. Damn. Do. Oh, you're taking my red buff. I need that. You're taking all of my buffs. Why are you taking camps from me? You don't see me taking your farm. I will. I will start taking your farm. Wish we got that freaking what you call it though. Let's go. Did he reset his camp? Oh, he did. I mean, my camp now. You want to fight in small corridors, you're just gonna make my job easier. Oh, I killed Lux. Alright, so we got Morelos. We're gonna get that next. I increased my healing by 30%. I give you grievous wounds, asshole. Got 13 souls so far, though. This shit's gonna start adding up soon. We have advantage on this. Hi, Dagron. Well, I should have done the first time. Gonna need a lot more grievous wounds. Am I the only grievous wounds? I know we got two. Two of us do. Nice. Nice. Alright, so let's got Rylai's next. I mean, as much as I want to get Rylai's next because he'll do the slow on the Flame Spitter, should probably just go right into Death Cap. To be completely honest. No hope Silas doesn't grab my ult. They're eventually gonna have to send someone to deal with Shen. That was fun. No, we're gonna need my ult to do stupid amounts of damage. My ult already slows them, so it's already gonna do the increased damage from that. But if I can up the coefficient on this damage, then all the more merrier. 506 before conversion. Damn, they got it. All right. Um. Their poke is strong. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. 834 AP. This now does 500 damage a second, or also known as just kills freaking people. I wish you wouldn't have taken that from me. Silas is mid. Jinx mid. Rock's mid. They're coming for me now. Yeah, he's coming for me. far are we off from this? 1800. Oh, I'm so dead. I got caught out. Oh, shit. That moment you're having a really good game and you get caught out. I should have just hid in a bush. I need this bad. I'm up in 19 seconds. Six seconds. 4. Alright, that's this. We are literally at Sell Boots o'clock. They're running over there. Oh man. Freaking Rumble ults, man, to save the world. I feel like I need to get some more cooldown reduction, because right now I'm only running 20%. Oh my god. $3,000. Holy shit. Alright, so if I sell my boots at 1,700. I'm at that hard decision part. Part of me wants to just go this because the movement speed will make up for everything. I'm only 100 gold away from it, which is not bad at all. 1 for 1 so far. Ah! Ah! Oh, I tried. When asked how much more powerful he can get, his response, not much more powerful. The reason why it's called the Equalizer. Oh God! Oh God! Oh my God! Oh my God! I'm 16, 7, and 14. Oh, you need to get them off that. 32 seconds until I'm up. 16. I can't wait to see the damage charts after this. I really can't. I honestly have nothing else I can buy other than just keep re-upping this. Like literally nothing else to buy. I've already sold boots. This is now popping for basically 400 magic damage. It's just a match that's just never gonna end. They're running over to Baron. I need people. Ooh, this is hurting. This is hurting. Well, I guess not. $18, $8, and $17. Alright, guys, we're eating another potion. Our AP just went up another chunk. Jesus. Now this pops for 422. Holy shit. Oh my god, and Spellbinder's now locked and loaded for our next battle. This Spellbinder ult is gonna hurt someone. This is game right here. That's game. We lose. They caught us one by one. I don't think he can hold. There's no... Yeah, he's done. And we're all down for like a minute. And they have their whole team. So it's like... Oh, man. That was fun. There was a match that just never was going to end. And it all ended with one catch out at the end. Let's give it to Shen. He had some really good ults to protect me. You got the S- on Rumble. 18, 9, and 17. 85,000 damage. Holy shit. 85,000. Alright, wait, hold on. Now for the only score that matters. 46. Not bad. Oh my god, look at the luck score. 93. Thresh, 94. Holy shit. We got 2 ward scores that almost broke 100. It is really funny though. There's always... I don't know why it happens, but the 80 carries always wind up with like such a low ward score in all these games. I mean, top lane had a low ward score too, but did they have sweepers or? Oh, man. Yeah, Rumber's ult is insane when he's full AP and basically has all the big magic items. If I didn't build, like, magic resist, if I didn't have to worry about him and him building... Oh, you made the biggest mistake. Both of you did. What they should have got was Abyssal Mask, because then that would have stopped the periodic damage and lowered it massively. Because not only you get the big magic resist versus it, but then you don't get... You get the lowered inner of damage. Inter damage. Inter damage. Oh, man. All right, I gotta make this phone call again. I gotta find out what the hell they're doing. All right, give me one second.
Don't think you a big sissy.
Told you to walk away. That was my first and last mistake. I'm blue without your face. But what can I do? 'Cause I'm just a sinking ship, and you're just a pair of lips that I've lost in the moment. All I want is for you to come back.
This'll be a slaughter.
All right. Sorry about that, guys. Me just being forceful at work because I'm tired of bullshit. I hope I have the right shit. I don't even know if I have the right page for this. I had to pick something or else I was going to lose the pick. I need Ghost. So, I literally, I'm just dealing with a mess right now. Alright, happy thoughts. Happy thoughts. Work. Happy thoughts. Work. But I literally just put the hammer down at work of basically like the long and the short of it, like I was mentioning earlier, is the vehicles that they chose just don't work for tall people. And the gentleman told me, he was like, "Oh, I'll get back to you in like 10 minutes." And that was an hour ago. And I need to go to bed soon if I'm waking up for a 5:30 shift. And I don't want to be told at the last minute, like, this is what's going on. And like, it's just like, it's so stupid. And so, long story short, is they did this whole, as I jokingly refer to it as the tall, big EMT photo shoot, which is basically, I was called back to base and told, go sit in this vehicle and see if you fit, and we're going to take photos. And like, literally stuff like that is like, depending on how it's handled, could be like borderline HR like nightmares. You know, because I easily could have just said, oh, I was being singled out and all this other stuff, but I laughed it off and I did my thing, because I was like, you know what? This works out anyway for me, because then this allows me to have this as my exclamation mark. I called it my exclamation mark, to, if they ever even get the thought of, Steve, we're going to put you in this vehicle. Because then it becomes, I don't fit. What do you want me to do? Sit in the back all day? I mean, that kind of sucks. I mean, I guess I could sit in the back all day. That'll be fun. I hope my partner doesn't get sick or ill or injured. You know, because I can't drive him to the hospital. I can't drive that vehicle. And most of the supervisors understand now, but like a couple of them still are like daft. We'll go with that. Daft in the head about the whole situation. And it's just like, so I literally just dropped the hammer on him and was just like, listen, this is how this is going to work. If I'm being forced out there, just call me out. I'll call out tomorrow. So you might as well just not put me out there, because then you're losing me no matter what. Because you're losing me for the area I'm supposed to be in, and you're losing me in the other areas. So either way. And he's like, well, I'm calling people to try and see if I can get someone to take that shift from you. I'm telling you right now, it's not my shift. Period, end of story. Thank you, Timo. So who knows? Depending on how this plays out, stream might be extended tonight. Stay tuned. So I don't know. I really don't know. Like, I'd hate to burn a call out, but like, it's like, what else choice do I have? But at the same point, it's like just screwing over the main city I work for at that point, because it's just like, all right, so now you're down a truck. This should be up shortly. Hey, what's up, Sephiroth? Welcome to the Steve yelling at his job hour. Where I have to mute the stream from time to time so I can yell at my job. It's good fun. Malphite. What was he thinking? What were you thinking? Like there was no thought process there for him. Like there was no part of that situation turns out well for him. Alright, this is all yours for now. Go forth and conquer, friend. So you're here and you're there. That's weird. I guess they lane swapped. This is your new raid went live today. Nice. They'll live through that. Bing. Hi, friend. Jesus Christ. He just wouldn't die. I mean, it doesn't help that, like, I had no items yet. So what'd you think of the new raid, man? I know you were super excited for it. But I'm watching King of... Oh, okay, cool. You have armor yet? Oh, yeah, you have armor building up. Whee! I was fighting as hard as I could with everything I had. It's just like, yeah, about that life. Now what I wish my comp would have come over. You literally watched the entire bot lane rotate to me. That would have been nice. You got the kill? Nice. You want to take my shit?
There was a time when you had me falling to the ground, like a king without a crown. Whoa. Why you make it hard? Don't let me down. You might as well be lost, but I'm found. I'm waiting for your love. You just keep me hanging on, and
God, I'm so bad at this. I didn't draw far enough.
I deserve to stay.
Oh, hello, friend. You should leave me alone.
I'll find my way. Just know you're not alone. 'Cause I'm your home. I wanna be with you always. Know you're not alone. 'Cause I'm your home.
Get him! All right, well, 1, 2, 3. Sounds like the briefcase luggage lock.
So don't make it hard. Don't let me go. I wanna hold you tight when you're cold. I'm waiting for your love. You just keep me hanging on. I deserve to stay, and I will find my way.
I like how she like walked past me, like she didn't. She was just like she just wanted nothing to do with me. She's like, about that.
I will find my way.
Literally pinged it. Literally pinged it. Like literally. The device itself pinged it. I pinged it. I don't know if I agree with that. Oh wait, he's up there by himself right now. So yeah, that's actually a smart play. You need to stop them from leaving. Hit him with this. Hit him with it. Nice. Keep going. Nice. That's actually really good all around. Oh, yeah. But, oh, man. So, the, I got a question for you. This is gonna sound weird. I know the answer is probably yes, but it's one of those things you gotta ask. Are free-to-play players for Destiny 2 able to play with non-free-to-play players? So, like, let's say if you have a really good friend, right? And you're like, hey, really good friend, you should try Destiny now that it's free. Are you able to play with that person, or would you have to set up a brand new account for it? Oh, okay, good. I had a feeling the answer was yes, but it was one of those, like, you still have to ask because there are some of those games that are kind of iffy about shit like that.
An ally has been slain.
Beat on the tower. But that's really cool. Like, that was one of my fears. Now, do you have to play it, like, I know in Destiny 1, you can make multiple characters on your one account. Would you have to, like, start a new character to play with them, like World of Warcraft? Or I'm talking about older World of Warcraft. Now you have the level syncing thing. Or are you able to, like my biggest fear would, like, be, like, if you're playing with your friend who's, like, let's say, like, the soft cap, the 940, and then you're like, alright, well, I'm playing with a 940 right now, and everything is just ridiculously easy. So you just wind up wiping the floor with everything, so it's, like, not actually a challenge. So, like, maybe it winds up ruining the fun for your friend, so to speak, because, like, I remember in World of Warcraft, like I would play through it and I would love it, and then I have my friend to be like, "Could you just run me through with your high level?" I'm like, well, "You're not gonna have any fun then. It's literally just gonna be you following behind me as I'm just like blowing apart the entire dungeon." I'm like, where's the fun in that? Some people love it. If you like loot, that was the best way to get loot back in the day. Was have a high level, like if you were like, oh, what was it? There was the level 20 armor set. Not Scarlet Monastery. Van Cleef. It was the Van Cleef set. And I remember with the Van Cleef set, the easiest way to get it was to have your high level friend just like power you through. And like you could just finish the dungeon in like 5 minutes because he would just like tank everything until the end. And then at the end, just finally do like one attack. Everything dies. And then your friend just like loots everything. Rinse and repeat until he gets the full Van Cleef set. I used to do that all the time as my paladin. Like, you just run around and just consecrate the ground. It'd be like, you'd get all the monsters surrounding you, and then you go, consecrate! And then just, like, everything would die. And it was just, like, be like, alright, pick up all the shinies, everyone.
Rampage. Double kill.
Alright, everyone, go pick up the shinies. Did you take my blue buff? Did you take my blue buff? I will kill you. I don't mind if you took their blue buff. Just don't want you taking my blue buff. I need the XP, man. 21.5. Oh, so close. I needed one more kill. One more kill. If I get that one more kill, I would have had the 2100 and then shit would have been great. All right, we got our 2100. Let's go run at this dragon. What do we add attack speed wise? 145. Let's see what we get up to. $170. Nice. We're gonna get Bork next.
Enemy killing spree.
Oh my god. Oh man. Are they gonna go for my dragon? It's my dragon. It's my dragon. It's my Dagron. Alright, he's going after my dragon. Whee! Backing off. Whee! Ooh, you missed. Yeah, let's get Bork next. Think it'll be a little overkill, but don't care. So let's get that. Wonder if I could solo this or not yet. Like, I'm ridiculously high level compared to the average level of the game. I might be able to. Yeah, let's find out. YOLO! Here, have Baron. They were probably like, damn. He did a lot of damage to me. So did she. Oh, there goes Baron on everyone. Yasuo still have it? Nope. Yasuo does not have it. So Baron is lost on everyone except for... Oh, nope, he doesn't have it either. I really should... You know what? I might get the magic resist boots. Just so I can, like, have a little defense. Just the hint of defense. It's in our mountain drake. If I get the third mountain, I'm tearing down everything. Like there will be nothing that can like stand to me. Nope, no complaints. Well, except for my job. I hate my job. Good job, team. In my death, shall you get wins. Oh my god, we have cracked so much open. Why would you ult him? Yeah, most of his magic damage again. Okay, so yeah, we're getting the magic resist boots. But we got Bork now, we got this, we got a base starting 169. See, now this is where the perfect time for you to have freaking Point Atom would work in your favor. Baron's up in a minute 5. What should we get next? What should I get next? You know, I guess I could also get, like, Mercurials, maybe? That's got some lifesteal on it. But it doesn't have on hit. That's my shtick on this one. So I just want on hit. Seconds. Well, you can tell. Wow, what's going on? What's making you say that? Don't die, guys. Not yet, at least. Here we go. Doon, 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 doon. Oh, God. This is going to be so close. This is going to be so close. This is so stupid. Hold on. On hit. Although we should get Frozen Mallet. Frozen Mallet will make it so people can't get the hell away from me. So let's do that. Let's get some Frozen Mallet. They lost the race for world first. Oh, that's heartbreaking for hardcore gamers. I can speak from experience on that one. So, long and short of it was back a long time ago. Back a long time ago, in the old vanilla WoW, when they released Al-Khazir, I think it was called, the bug place. When they released the bug place, when they released there, one of the big things was that, like, to open the area, you had to collect the components to create a mallet. And then you'd ring the gong. And then that would signal the opening of the gates and start an event. Now, the whole thing was, if you rang the gong, you would get this black bug mount thing. And it was kind of cool, you know. And anyone who had the mallet and rang the gong would get the mount. That was how it worked. They're on it so bad. They're not on it. They should be on it. Because I'm about to be on it. And so you had 24 hours to ring this stupid fucking... Ooh. Almost hit it. Almost said the dirty word. That's how much this angers me. Hey, what's up? Haven't seen you in a while, Dandy. Ever since you and I are on different teams now. So, long story short is when you listen, I want to just say I could have forced you or your partner off a team. Just want to say. Button! Oh my god, Mephisto, thank you so much for the Tier 1 subscription for 2 months in a row. Yes. Which is more the reason why I wish I would have forced one of you off of the team. But I didn't because you asked me not to. So I played nice in the sandbox. So needless to say, it's had you not been the person, had it been someone else, oh, I would have dumped them so hard. But the problem is to, like, force the issue, it would have affected you or your partner. And well, I'm not about that game. Why is he doing that? Oh, we got 30 seconds for Baron. That's a good question. They're forcing a lot of people onto into Irvington, and with the ridiculous, forces of Irvington, we're having more and more people basically just saying, screw it, I'm just not going in. And I may have just joined the fray with that. Yes, but there's one problem. I don't fit in the vehicles. That they sent out there. And so, as of tonight, they're trying to force me there for tomorrow. Speaking of, hold on. All right, it's fixed now. Basically, they tried to move me, and I've gotten really sick and tired of them trying to move me. And long story short is, I don't fit in the vehicles, and so they were trying to force it. And so basically, the crux of it is I basically called up the super tonight and basically said, all right, here's how this is gonna work. If you're forcing me over there, then call me out now. And so you're gonna lose me on both ends. That's how it sits. If you're forcing me there, I can't work there. Just call me out. And then you won't have me in the city. Because you're forcing me there, I'm called out. Or you could just leave me on my damn truck. I got no honor. That's what happens when you play with a 3-man. So, honorless swines. Yeah, something about that. So yeah, that's basically what it came down to. Is I told him, I was like, listen, if I'm forced over there, I'm out. I'm called out. So your choices are: you can leave me on the schedule where I'm at, or you can call me out. And then on Monday, I will handle this situation. Because we're now past stupid. Because I'm tired of having to repeat myself over and over and over and over and over and over again to different supervisors over and over and over and over again. I'm doing an ARAM because I gotta go to bed in 50 minutes. Do you want to play an ARAM? If an ARAM's cool with you, then sure. But I've got like 50 minutes because I have to be up in the morning. This is my weekend on. Yeah, I figured. Some of us have to work tomorrow. Actually, I should have pressed this.
You suck.
It wouldn't be so bad if it's just like I'm just so tired of like, and the worst part was like I went through that whole phase where it was just like, why don't we call all the really tall and really big people back to base and we're gonna do this photo shoot to show how people don't fit in the vans. And I'm like, and I joked with them that day, I was like, you realize this is like borderline like HR material, right? And they're like, well, what do you mean? It's like, depending on how you handle this and how you do the photos and all this, you could truly like offend someone. Like, this is borderline HR material. I was like, so for me, you know, even though like I was kind of like a little miffed about it, at the same point I was like, all right, this is my exclamation mark, you know, because it'll be out there that Steve doesn't fit, you know, so I'll never have to do it, because then it literally just becomes, Steve, we're gonna put you in MC. No. Okay, you're right. But like the fact that we were at that point where it was just like, the you mean you're gonna like, I mean, to give you an idea, they tried to force me out there to train, and I had to talk to, I don't want to give names, I had to talk to the head of my department. Yeah, there we go. The head of my department. You know who that is. I had to talk to the head of my department and basically go, I can't. And they're like, why not? I'm like, me. And they're just, she's like, no. Yeah. This is a known issue. Like, this is not new. This is a known thing. And so they were like, oh, shit. I'll see what I can do. And I'm just like, all right, good luck. God save the queen. You know, like, I don't know what to tell you. So I don't know what they did for tomorrow, but supposedly got fixed. I'm trying to see what they did to fix tomorrow. Nothing. They did nothing. They left it as is. Am I right? So like after she was like, all right, give me a couple minutes. Let me see what I can do. I'm like, all right, I'm not going to change much, you know. It's not like all of a sudden, you know, like the vehicles are going to change in stature, you know. The vehicles are still going to be the vehicles, you know. Because it's not like it's changed at all. It's still the same vehicle. And so they go, the next thing, like, I get called back and they're like, all right, I got permission. We'll send you a box and you can train out there in a box. I'm like, oh, there's a problem with that. Oh, what's the problem with that? The box doesn't fit in any of the bays. That's why we sent vans out there. And so she goes, you're kidding me, right? No. Ask anyone who was ever out there. They'll tell you. So, needless to say, it is what it is. I'm back on 302 tomorrow. They can't... The problem was I looked at the shift, and I was the only FTO or per diem. Because the rest of the FTOs and per diems are already forced over there. And I'm just like sitting there going, you know, you got that whole central office. Why don't we just like, you know, force them? But what do I know? I just smile and nod. I mean, what's funny about it is I'm supposed to be on 307, which is my normal, which is a 7 to 7 truck. And for the last several weeks, we have not had, on the Sunday, we have not had a We have not had a 302, 303, like basically any of the early morning trucks. And so I basically told him, I was like, hey, how about instead of clumping us all together, coming in at the same time, why don't you just put me on 302 so we have an early morning truck at least? And they're like, oh, yeah, that's a great idea. And then I get the phone call, we're going to move you to over here. And I'm like, no. Look, he's got the better Pengu. I got the smaller Pengu. But my Pengu's cuter. He works harder. He works harder. I just realized I bought the wrong freaking item. That's cool, we can fix it. We'll build this too. Or I guess I could just... How much does this sell for? Alright, none of you saw that. Biggest waste of gold ever. But I got boots out of it, so it's worth. Stupid Yumi. Stupid Yumi. Alright, man. Good luck.
Shorty, you the best. You the best.
Oh, man. Let's go back into this. That was fun. Yeah, we'll hold on to it. We'll hold it. I never switched my screen. I'm so bad. I fixed it. I fixed it, guys! I did it! Alright, we got this now. This is next. Next. Ooh. Alright, Alright, that's good. This is gonna be so stupid. No habla jinx. No habla jinx. I feel like I'm gonna get punched in the face by so many of the people that can actually speak Spanish. Just ignore his ass. Honestly, just ignore his ass. Not worth it. My current Pathfinder character is a hoot. His name is Unganant and has a character trait that he likes to fit into tight spaces that others can't reach. Care to guess? Goblin. It's either goblin or gnome. Like I normally you'd say goblin because goblin have traits to fit into small places. They really do. But I almost want to like there's also a part of me that wants to say that it's a Kitsune and that you're just constantly just sitting in boxes. Because Kitsune are the cat people. I just picture you're playing a Kitsune that just constantly sitting in boxes. I'll be back in a second. Guest needs me. I'll give you a big reveal soon. Sure. Hopefully I'll be here. Go minions of the apocalypse. Katsuni. If it sits, it ships. Now me, I've been just futzing around with Pathfinder 2nd Edition recently, and just trying to make different characters off of what's available because it's still new, and it still doesn't have like it right now is just a framework. Like if we're being completely like obvious, it's a framework. And an ogre. 10 foot tall, 650 pounds. Oh my god. That's the kind of body only a mom would love.
An ally has been slain.
What time is it? All right, we got enough time for Uno Mas Aram. Uno Mas Aram. Let's give it to Karthus. Yeah, we had a random table that pulled traits from 5 East trait table from, I believe. Oh yeah, Xantho's Guide to Everything. Oh my god.
I'm on the case.
Okay. Alright, we're just gonna hope I can do well. And we all died laughing as I rolled the trait with an ogre. DM said I could change it, but nah, it's too complicated. Great. Yeah, oh yeah. Makes sense. I think one of my favorite characters I ever made was my rogue. Well, besides Siegfried. Siegfried is like he's my bae. That's my paladin that every time I play a system, my first character is always him. I just try and figure out a way to fit him into the system somehow. And in my disregarding him because he's basically my namesake. If you like literally just disregard him, my favorite character I played was a character, and I made him, was Deserath. Deserath is a half tiefling, so he's a tiefling. Where his father was like this, was a demon, and it was like this whole like 9 yards. And my half brother, who basically same demon father, different mom. He was born on the other side, like he was born in the east, so he's a ninja, I'm a rogue. And the difference is I was raised by dad and was tortured by dad, and he just everything tortured him and beat on him because like he was good-hearted. he didn't see a reason to be evil. So like while he was alone, you know, living in Dad's kingdom and stuff like that, he had to make a friend. And so he did. And so the friend he made was his tail. And so the last bit of his mom that he has is the last name of his mom, which was Gonthor. And so the friend he made is named Gonthor, and it's his tail. And so he talks to his tail. Like literally talks to his tail. So he'll be like anytime I go to a Pathfinder Society table, you know, you have to introduce yourself. You know, like I would sit there and be like, "Hi, I'm Deserath, and this is my friend Gonthor." And I go, "That's him pointing to his tail." And people are like, "What?" And so as the role playing at the table is going on, I'm literally sitting there every once in a while. I'll be talking to someone, and then I'll look at the tail and start responding to the tail, and then look back at him. And that was how I explained how he had a charisma of 5, because like he was just completely socially inept, because people just thought he was crazy because he had voices he was hearing, obviously. But in his mind, he 100% heard Gonthor. And the only other caveat to the whole thing is the only other caveat to the character, in all honesty, right, was the fact that we played this one adventure, and basically in the adventure you come across this looking glass, and the looking glass is supposed to express your greatest fear. And so my character's greatest fear was, what if everyone's right, and what if Gonthor is fake? You know, it was his greatest fear. And my friend Tom, who is playing Terrell, his half-brother, his greatest evil is, Deserath is obviously the chaotic of the two of us and carries the chaotic of my father. What if I'm the evil? You know, it was like this real deep like moment between the two characters. And so finally, in the retirement arc for him, for basically them, I should say. In the retirement arc for them, I decided at level 13 to take one level of Paladin, because it made sense for him. Like it made sense for Deserath to become a Paladin, because he was good. You know, and I slowly built him towards it, but he became a Paladin, you know. Tristana? I'm not allowed to place siblings with another player. Add a character.
when a character commits suicide, resulting in other player characters showing an insanity check.
See, that's up to like. See, that's I would never. I would never like force a player to make a decision like that, like off of a roll. Like I never would. Like in all honesty, like if the player itself was like, "Oh, my character loses it, and this is the effect," then I'd be like, "All right, are you sure you want to do this? You know, it's up to you. It's your character. You know, like roleplay what your character is. You know." We were in Ravenloft. Things were different than normal. Oh, I know Ravenloft well. Oh, trust me, I remember Ravenloft very well. I was the only one of my friends who liked playing Ravenloft. I played in Ravenloft from the Advanced Paladin Guide, a Grave Warden Paladin. Basically, their tenets and everything was that which is dead should stay dead. And so basically anything that was undead, no matter like what it was. And so my GM was like, you do realize one of the players is like half vampire, you know, they're playing a Dampier. I'm like, well, you're the GM. Are they living or dead? He's like, you know what? I'll let your character decide. I'm like, and so I sat down with this player and we discussed his upbringing and all this other stuff, you know, to try and determine, was he alive or not? And basically we came down to he's alive because he was born but never died. And the fact that he could still take that. Ghostwise halflings. Oh, that would do it. Alright, so there's that. There's that. We need boots. I know if I don't get boots, Kelly is going to stab me in the throat. But that's what I said, is like, that's one of those moments that, like, for me, I probably would not have consulted the table and was just like, oh, roll the insanity guide. I probably would have literally just done the, well, you tell me what you want to do with your character. Because at the end of the day, I don't like deleting people's characters. I really don't. I want people to come to the game and have fun. And so I'm not going to be the reason why someone like can't play their character. Now, if someone's playing like a paladin and the adventure just goes full chaotic, like my friend Tom's going through in a campaign right now, and you want to go, you know, my character would just like walk away. Like they wouldn't put up with this, you know? Then yeah, I can understand that. But again, that's the player doing it. I'm not sitting there going, hey, you know, this whole party's chaotic. You should leave. Can't wait for the next season of Argonaut, though. He's a rogue. Wait, he's a rogue who's 650 pounds? He says 650 pound, 10 foot tall rogue? Alright. I could get behind that. I mean, I guess in every society you would have thieves. Like every society has thieves, so it's like my favorite thing I ever did as a character is like I was playing a rogue who had intimidate. Like he had the ability to intimidate. And long story short, he would sit there and he would never use it. Like literally, he never used it ever. Like I never used it, never rolled it, never asked to roll it. And it just never came up because I never pushed the issue. And then one day, one of the players, right, did something stupid, like full bore, ridiculously stupid, that like literally could have led to the entire party being killed. And I walk over to him, I jack him against the wall, I activate the following things. I look him dead in the eye, put my knife to his throat, and go, run. And then looked at the GM and go, I like the roll for an intimidate. And the guy's like, oh, you can't do that. I'm like, oh, I can. And I rolled. And because of all the pluses and everything, you know, like he rolled to resist. And he's like, I can't resist that. I'm like, he's like, you could intimidate all this time? Yeah, he just never did it. You know, he was just a scary bastard that just didn't see a reason to be a scary bastard most of the time. Because for the most part, he was just a happy man as long as he was allowed to pick his locks and do his stuff. Did you build Thornmail yet? No, not yet. But you built a lot of armor. All right, so we need... Yeah, we'll get this next. And it was just so funny because like the amount of success I had on the Intimidate made him run. And because of my abilities I had that I've never used, it wound up becoming that, like, for 1 month, he had to be in horror of me and couldn't be within 30 feet of me in fear of death. And so you got a picture we're at campsites, right? We go to the camp. And I'd sit down at the fire, I'd be talking, and he'd be on the outskirts, just like, you know, from this rogue that just like jacked him up. Big old, powerful warrior, just scared of this tiny little gnomish rogue. But like that was one of those characters I never told anyone my character could do. And those are my favorite ones, is when I play with like friends and I have like those like hidden things that people don't know I can do. And then when you jack it out and they're like, you could have done this, and yeah. Just my character just never seen a purpose for it. He's more of a thug. Plus 9, this is 5th edition, I'm assuming.
Wherever love goes, there is also misery. It's no mystery. You and I, we got history. Yeah. Wherever love flows, there is also tragedy. When we're into
Yeah, those are always fun. I haven't revealed my insane sleight of hand ability yet.
Okay, good. Only reason why I ask is I have a lot less exposure to 5th edition than I do to like Pathfinder and all that.
hey, I'm sorry for all the pain. Sorry for all the pain. All up in the
Ah,
hey, I'm sorry for all the pain. All the pain.
okay. Now the one fun thing that we had was, so me and Tom, we were playing Desert and Trail, and this one day when we were playing an event, we were at Gen Con and we were having a horrible weekend. This is season 6 of Pathfinder Society, and we were playing, and it was just, most of the modules were awful. Like, we weren't having fun. I almost wanted to write sorry for this. And we weren't having fun. We weren't having fun at all. It was like bad. It was a bad weekend. And it was Sunday, and we were like ready to like square off Pathfinder Society forever. And it was so bad, like I was on the forums. Season 6, which most people refer to as the year of the two-handed greatsword with power attack behind it, was my quote. He quoted me, and it rippled throughout the entire computer because I literally like did mathematics and showed how their system sucks. You know, like that whole season sucked, and how it was completely unfair. And then at the end of my big like tirade, I wrote, I finally figured out what the Sky Key is. It's a two-handed greatsword with power attack behind it. And it just rippled. It 100% rippled behind. And on this Sunday morning, we get this GM, and he's like one of those fast and loose kind of GMs, where he's just like, yeah, I'm very, I just like having fun. So if you guys, are into role play, we're going to have a lot of fun because, I like doing a lot of role play. And so if you guys can role play it, we're going to do it. And so there was this encounter written that basically what's supposed to happen and how most GMs would have handled it is we're walking down the street, a group of thugs come up and try to like accost us because they were hired to accost us. And end of story. We make our perception checks, we find them, we know they're coming. And again, in most Pathfinder Society groups, people go, all right, thugs are coming, prep yourself, get into combat and just kill them. Well, we were like, no, we're going to try something different. We don't want combat because we just dealt with 3 previous days of shitty combat. And we're like, no, we're going to try something else. So me and Terrell and Deseret step forward and we start talking to them. And we're telling them, we're like, hey, what are you guys up to? And they're like, oh, we're here to beat up you guys. Oh. Are you guys in the Thugs Guild? The Thugs Guild? Yeah, the Thugs Guild. We're active members of the Thugs Guild. Are you? And he's like, no. I'm like, oh, man. You have dental? And he's just like, what's dental? I'm like, see that guy back there in the armor? He's a paladin. And he's hired the 2 of us, members of the Thugs Guild. And we're guaranteed that if you guys hurt us, he's going to fix us. It's part of our payment. It's great. And we get all kinds of other benefits for being members of the Thugs Guild. And we're just riffing back and forth, the 2 of us, about the Thugs Guild and how amazing it is and how they should join the Thugs Guild. And so at the end of it, he goes, you know what? Just roll diplomacy. Let's see what happens. And Tom rolled really well. I rolled a really good aid. And at the end of it, we convinced the group. We were like, all right. He's like, so how do I join the Thugs Guild? Oh, you go to Absalon. Go to Absalon. In Absalon proper, you go down to this street, go over here, and you knock on this one door 74 times. Now, someone might answer the door earlier. It's a test. When they tell you to go away, you have to keep knocking. They're going to threaten you with things like calling the guards and for bothering them and leave them alone. But you have to power through it and keep knocking. Because if the guards get to you before you knock the 74th time, you're not in. It's the first test of the Thugs Guild. And so the funniest part is, the GM looks at us and goes, where'd you send him? Oh, we just sent him to the Master of Scrolls' personal house. And he's like, what? And the Master of Scrolls does not take well to people bothering him because he's always studying. And so you got a picture. We sent these thugs to join the Thugs Guild at the Master of Scrolls house, who's always studying, to knock 74 times. Oh my god. And so at the end of the adventure, we tell them, we end the adventure and we go, all right, we go, we tell the GM, we're like, we go back to Absalon. Are they arrested? Oh yeah, they're so arrested. Can we finish roleplaying? He's like, oh yeah, let's finish role. We go up to jail cell. He goes, we heard you guys didn't hit 74. How many did you get to? And we're like, oh man, we only got to like 60. And then he started casting spells and started hurting us. Yeah, that's part of the Thugs Guild. You had to prove you were tough enough. You know what? Wait a whole moon and you can try again. But because it's your second attempt, you have to make it to 94 knocks this time. Remember, 94. You can't go 1 knock more. You can't go 1 knock less. It's got to be 94. And it was just so ridiculous the whole situation going on. They were just convincing this group of people to just bother the Master of Scrolls because he's an a-hole and we didn't like him. And so we could send people to bother him to join the Thugs Guild. And so after that, we got a ledger. And our battle plan, or at least I picked up the ledger, we were planning on going to events and try and convince players and NPCs to join the Thugs Guild and start membership and have dues. And we're going to hand out guild cards for the Thugs Guild. It just, unfortunately, we never got around to playing those characters to be able to do that. So I'm hoping in Pathfinder version 2, when they finally release the Tieflings, we'll be able to create those characters again and be able to do that, because it'd be really cool to finally be able to follow through with the Thugs Guild and try and like convince these people that they need to be part of the Thugs Guild, because that's where life that's where life is at, is just the Thugs Guilds. Oh man, I loved it. The Thugs Guild. I could go on for stories all night long about Pathfinder and Dungeons and Dragons. Yeah, definitely messed up. Tormenting NPCs is always good fun though. Well, it was one of those things. It was just like, we didn't want to fight and hurt them, but we also had this other person we didn't like. So why don't we take two problems and make them deal with each other? Two problems and go. I was like, because the worst case scenario, the Master of Scrolls is just gonna obliterate them, and then it's on his hands. Or B, they're gonna attack the Master of Scrolls and kill him, which is a win-win to me. Oh, the Master of Scrolls died? I guess we'll have to get a new one. Damn. Ah, poor Master of Scrolls, Aramze. Oh, Aramze. Let me see if I can find the thing for him real quickly before I go. Where is it? Here it is, Aramze. So you can get an idea of what this tool looked like. This is Aramze right here, and his little thing is he grew up to fame in his youth and for his radical, some say blasphemous theories regarding the fundamentals natures of magic. Aram originally joined society only to gain access to his vast libraries, but later went on to make major discoveries in Geeb and Nex. Aram was eventually promoted to Master of Spells. Oh, he's Master of Spells, not Scrolls. Some say against his will, where he's been a vocal critic of every student he has taught. So basically, every time you come across him as an NPC, he talks down to you. He's slighted to you, like whole 9 yards. Like, he literally just talks down to everyone who's a student. And so everyone who's in, a society play, technically you're his student. And so he talks down to you at all points. And there was a point where he died. He died. Spoiler alert. And much like comic book heroes, he comes back to life. But that's a different story. And during the battle, to try and help him, our battle cry we had, me and Terrell had, as we went into it, when they basically shouted out across to us, the bad guy shouted, "Why do you even want to help him? He's nothing but an asshole to you." And we looked at each other, looked at him, and in unison said, "He may be an asshole, but he's our asshole. Now we're gonna come get him." And it was just like the table just erupted in laughter and the whole 9 yards, because it was just like this pure moment of just like, he's an asshole. Why would you even want to help him? He may be an asshole, but he's our asshole. You know, it's just like. So, and the worst part is at the end when they were closing the chapter on version 1, they made me listen.
You may be an asshole, but you're my asshole too.
There you go. That make you feel any better? That do it for you? I'm glad to be of service. Hey, it's his birthday. Awesome. I'm sure he was trying to get the world first for his birthday. All right, let's close this out. All right. So, here's how things sit. Let's pause this. We'll continue this song tomorrow. Okay, so this is how things are sitting. So, I have to go to bed now because I have to be up in 4 hours. I start work early tomorrow. Hopefully that means I will get out early tomorrow. That's the hope. If I do get out early, by the time I get home, I'm going to take a shower, eat dinner, and start the stream. I plan to stream as long as my body will hold out. I am going to be pounding whatever I can to stay awake. This has been a long weekend, but I think we can do an extended shift for you guys to make up for the shorter hours the past couple days. Other than that, let's just say thank you to a bunch of people. Let's do the ending credits, and let's get out of here. Yes?
When you charge batteries, are they supposed to get hot?
Yes, batteries get hot when they charge. Why? How hot is it?
I don't know. It's the battery for the lawnmower. Just check it when you go out there.
Okay. Yeah, they get hot.
I've got it on a pot holder, so it doesn't.
Okay. You mean this? This right here? You know what the saddest part is? And this is my last little thing I'm going to put out. This is literally my last little ditty. As much as I love these have been discontinued. They don't make them anymore. They've stopped making them. When did they stop making these? Okay, so in July of this year, they discontinued it. So we're July, August, September, October. We're 4 months. These are going to be running out soon. These cans that I have expire November 4th, 2019. I have a feeling I'm not going to be able to order many more of these, which is just sad. Because as much as I joke, like it's the longest running meme joke of this channel is that we are sponsored by Black Label. Oh, dude, I 100% plan to keep the last can of the last case as a memory. What? Just keep a whole case just closed, and then just sell for big bucks. So because it's the longest running meme for this channel, I intend to keep one bottle or one can. So I have 3 cases right now. 3 cases of Black Label. I plan to... Wait, Walmart's selling them? You can order them through Walmart? Really? The problem I'm having is I don't know when these things... Like, how long... Okay, here's a big question. How long does a can of soda last for? 3 months. Flavored, unopened cans of soda generally are used by date of 1 year from the production date. Soda stored in plastic usually have a recommended date of 3 months. So, 1 year from the production date. So, assuming they produced up to July, which we all know they didn't, but let's assume they have produced up to July. That means there will be other cans out there that I can get that won't be expired. But I can tell you, of the 3 cases we have, the last can will be put up on my shelf as a memory as the longest running meme on this channel. I will have to find a new, quote, sponsor for the stream. What it'll be, who knows? We'll figure it out. I'm sure I will find some other ridiculous drink that I'll be like, this is so good, and then that'll become the new meme drink for the channel. Canada Dry Blackberry Ginger Ale. I would say yes, but there's just something about the Black Label cans that were so like these are so like iconic looking. I'm kind of surprised Pepsi discontinued the entire label series. I'm guessing it just didn't sell as well as they thought it would. So that being said, so that's the plan with that. Well, that was the whole thing. That was part of that whole 1894 series, the true Pepsi series. All those were discontinued at the same time. But don't worry, you could still get Mountain Dew Voodoo, their newest flavor. Mountain Dew Voodoo. Stupid. Yeah, it's a limited edition flavor for Halloween. Let me see if I can find it. Mountain Dew Voodoo. Supposed to be going to bed. But here I am, perusing the interwebs. Because who needs bed? Sleep is overrated. Alright, so yeah, this is... There it is. That's literally... Mountain Dew Voodoo. It's a mystery flavor. No one knows what it is. And it's meant for Halloween. It's a limited time, one shot thing. But like, because of how hard it is to get it, they're like $2 a freaking can, and everyone just thinks they suck. So who knows? Maybe I'll order a case of this. Should I order a case of Mountain Dew Voodoo? So I can wait. Hold on. What's this one seller say? This arrived in shambles. Multiple cans were busted open, and those that didn't open are bent and nasty. That sounds horrible. That doesn't sound good at all. But if I order it now, we can get it in 6 days. Ooh. So, but that's where things sit. So the battle plan is, so tomorrow I'm working way earlier than I normally do. Then we're off Monday. Monday I'm going to spend a chunk of the morning just uploading more videos to the YouTube so we can play catch up with that. And other than that, so tomorrow night, be forewarned, we're going to stream as long as I can. I should be coming on earlier than I normally do, and I should be staying on later than I normally do, just to make up some of the hours that we have missed over the past week because of the work schedule. So with that, let's do the ending credits. Let's say thank you to some pretty awesome people, which if you didn't know, really? You know what?
You suck.
We good now? Hey, there we go. Hey, look, down below is a thank you from me to all of you guys. Yeah, that tells us nothing of the mystery flavor. I wonder what the mystery flavor is. It tastes like shit. Ah, yes. The ending credit music is brought to you by Electromata. Name of the song is Summer Vibes. If you enjoy their music, make sure you look them up on Spotify or YouTube. All music on the channel is brought to you by NCS No Copyright Sounds. If you like their music, make sure you look them up on Spotify or YouTube. Support the artists. They're badasses for having their whole catalog out there for free. Also support your local and online artists. Don't just go to the store and buy some bullshit ass copy pasta and hang it up on your wall. Why don't you go to a local or online artist, have them make something original for you. That way you can support the local and online arts and not some bullshit ass Xerox printed copy of the same damn thing. Nope. This is my outro music. We don't change this shit. We have thank yous going out to It's Too Late Now, X Crumble, Labby Fur, Daniel 0077, Bonkers Law, and the illustrious and wonderful Pyro Pixie. Thank you guys so much for the host. And this is for all you guys.
Shorty, you the best. You the best.
And finally, a big shout out to the Bully for Twitch Network. The Bully for Twitch Network is channels much like my own, where you go, enjoy yourself. Not have to worry about ass goblins, rooting your fun, because that's how they have fun. If those are channels that you enjoy, make sure you look for the hashtag Bully for Twitch on Twitter. Give us some love. Tell them I sent you. But guys, if you're going to bed much like me, sleep well and sweet dreams. But if you're planning to stay up and play some more games, or it's League of Legends, Dota, World of Warcraft, Final Fantasy, or any other games that are out there, have fun. Because at the end of the day, it's a game. And that's what it's all about, is having fun. And with that, we're going to bring episode 765, I can make it, I swear, to a close. Thank you guys so much for spending some of your time with me. Really hope to see you here tomorrow night. We go live the second I get home from work, eat a dinner, and take a shower. Until then, guys, have a great rest of your evening. Good night, everyone. Button! Yeah, button. See you later, Mephisto, and everyone else that's here. Good night, everyone. I love you! You're all amazing. Good night.